Why should you be confident? No, tell me, why should you be confident? How does your life look? Because most of you guys do not care about the things you eat. You guys watch reality shows for fun. You guys never read a book. You guys have no skills. Never leave your house. Never do anything to get yourself uncomfortable. And then you want to complain about, oh, I'm not confident. Of course you're not confident. You haven't developed anything. You don't even know yourself. How can you be confident in something if you don't know what it is?
And it's all because I'm working on my energy.
You have to train yourself to be confident, which means doing your affirmations, working on your shadow self, and putting yourself in situations where you can practice being confident.
Build a whole portfolio of proof against your self-doubt. You basically need to prove to yourself that you are capable, and every single limiting belief you have about yourself is false, because that's the thing that's holding you back from developing real confidence. In my opinion, the only way to do this, and I practice this all the time, is consistently stepping out of your comfort zone.
For example, I was so worried about solo traveling. Go follow my new channel because I'm going to talk about it. But yeah, I was really worried about solo travel to the point where before, if I didn't have someone to travel with, I would find someone to travel with, and even if I didn't like them, I would travel with them and then I'd have a shitty time. But I just didn't want to be alone. I solo traveled this year and I had the best time ever, and I grew so much. And now I have that confidence that I can go and travel anywhere and I'll be okay. But if I didn't go out and try that fake confidence is not going to take me that far. Because deep inside I know that I don't actually know if I'm truly going to be okay.
You, for example, doing something uncomfortable, like imagine you never went to the gym. Then you go from never going to the gym to going 5 days a week to the gym. That's a whole shock to the body because your body is not used to it. So what your body does is it tries to protect you. Because now it's in fear mode. It's like, oh, I don't know this. This is uncomfortable. I should protect you because this must be bad if it's uncomfortable. That's why instead of shocking yourself into something, do small things, but do them consistently.
Confidence is like building blocks. Starts very slowly. So if you watch my second channel video about standing up for yourself, I said that you build assertiveness and confidence each time. Maybe something happens, you stand up for yourself. Oh, hey, I didn't know I could do that. Now I have more confidence. It's practice. You build that own rapport with yourself over time.
Start going to the gym 2 days a week. Then you do 3 days, then 4 days. Go for 10 minutes, go for 15 minutes. Little by little, but make sure your body gets used to it. Because once your body is used to it, your body can recognize it as something good, as something comfortable.
Another way to become confident is showing up for yourself. If you constantly are lying to yourself, no wonder you're not confident. Hey, I'm gonna wake up and tomorrow I'm gonna do this. And then you say that for the next 365 days, for an example. Of course you're not gonna have confidence in yourself because every day you lie to yourself that you're gonna do that thing and you don't.
It's not about your feelings. Listen, you don't feel like going to the gym. Who feels like going to the gym? No, listen, there's some people, they actually enjoy going to the gym, right? I don't enjoy going to the gym, but afterwards, I feel like $1,000,000. I walk out of the gym, I'm like, yeah, I did that. And I feel so confident about myself because I do things without thinking about them now. I wake up in the morning, it's automatic. I go to yoga, I go to the gym, that's it. Afterwards, I feel amazing. Because I push myself to do things, I push myself. And then every time I create a new limit for myself. And then I'm like, yeah, Liz, you can do more, you can do more.
A key element to confidence is also knowing everything about yourself, your shadow self, your flaws, your strengths. Because the problem is, if you keep running away from who you are and then telling yourself you are something you're not in hopes that that shadow part of yourself or your flaws just disappear and you bury it under the surface, when people bring this up, you will run away and you're going to feel like shit about yourself. When you're truly confident, you know everything. You accept everything. So when people do bring it up or you're in circumstances where this part of yourself is triggered, you already know. You accept it. No one can hurt you with your flaws now. because you already know you have it.
The more you know about who you are at your core, the more there is to respect and admire and fall in love with, okay? Maybe journal about it, really journey inwards, okay? What are my principles? What are my values? What do I love? What are my absolute pet peeves? What do I stand for? What do I stand against? What are my passions? How do I treat people? How do I want to be loved? And eventually what that's gonna transfer into is, I really love and appreciate my passions or my desire to help other people, or how much I care about my siblings or my parents. I love my desire to create art and inspire, and it goes on and on and on. But if you're constantly trying to fit into the crowd, you could never say those things about yourself. You're just eventually losing your individuality and your uniqueness to fit in with the majority. And what is there to love about yourself if you're not being yourself? Self-love isn't just acknowledging all of your favorite qualities, it's acknowledging all of your past mistakes, your flaws, your weaknesses, all of the stuff you're super bad at, and accepting them and being like, that's okay, that's who I am, and I'm gonna own it.
And it's from accepting yourself. When you accept yourself, who cares what people think? I don't care if you don't like me, because I like me. Confidence is very, very quiet. It is not loud. You'll find that people who aren't confident, they feel like they have something to prove to people. They are the ones who are the loudest. They're the ones who go around telling people what they are. Now remember this, someone that's truly confident does not need to go tell people what they are. For example, a guy that allegedly gets a lot of dates, he'll go tell people,
yeah, I'm getting so many hinge matches, I'm getting so many dates because I'm like so hot.
If people think that of you, you're not gonna have to tell them. We can look at a hot man or a hot girl and be like, yeah, I assume they're getting a lot of dates. You don't have to tell someone what you are because people will see it already. You don't have to go say, I'm really confident, because people will see that you are confident.
It means not seeking approval from others. You know, when you're posting something on Instagram, don't send a picture in your group chat for them to approve it first. If you like it, then that's enough. You should start trusting your own opinion. Your opinion is valid. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Post it. You don't need a second opinion and reassurance from other people with every decision you make. When you decide to do that, what you're basically saying to yourself is, I don't trust my own opinion, and my own opinion probably isn't correct, so I need other people to tell me what I should do. And that right there is gradually decreasing your confidence over time.
Someone who's actually confident about themselves, they're not walking into a room with the objective of being the center of attention, because they don't care. They know what they are. They don't need the validation. Someone who is not confident, however, they will walk in the room, notice everyone around them and be like, oh my god, are they paying attention to me? Do they notice how beautiful I am? Confidence is not needing this external validation. And trust me, I've met some really confident people. Their confidence, it just radiates from them. It's so quiet, but they just have this powerful presence.
You are going to be putting out the best energy and operating at such a high frequency and vibration because you're finally being yourself. There's no resentment, there's no constantly worrying about, okay, but how am I presenting myself and dressing and acting. You don't have to constantly check yourself on everything because you're just living freely and being yourself. And when you get used to living like your real self, then you also fall in love with yourself and you learn more about who you are as a person and develop the confidence that goes with that.
Love you guys.